Hello everyone, Helvian here, and we are back with YuYu Hakusho, Volume 19, the final volume. Oh boy. And what a volume it is. I've never read of a final volume, like a manga ending, that quite that's quite like YuYu Hakusho. Oh boy. I feel like I've read this manga before. And I watched the anime. I think the anime is a bit different. I think the ending. Um, just a bit. Um, yeah, I've read the manga before, and I feel like I've avoided some of these chapters after the tournament in my mind. It's like completely out of my mind. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay. Um, final line. Oh man, you remember when Tagashi would just put in random images of just random girls in the manga? Um, yeah, I forgot to mention this. This he stopped doing that. Same with like random side stuff in the margins, or like a random character portrait in like a panel. Um, feels like he put in more effort drawing these two girls than anyone else in this page. But yeah, you have the final lineup for the tournament. Wow, look at all these names. That's Takashi for you. You want to see these fights after you see all these fights? You want to see them? No, no, no. You're not going to get to see any. Or well, you might we'll see like what two? Yeah, we'll see with round one here. Everyone's like, oh, we're there's the matchups, and what these are, it's like a grand arenas for all of them. Like what the hell? What are they how big are these? Like Rhode Island? Like, what the hell? I don't know how big these are, but well, not these islands specifically, but like um you know, there's just four. Okay, just four of these. Right. Yeah. Round one we split into four blocks and fought in order, taking it from the top. Okay. So four concurrent matches, um, fought at once, and so I guess the audience is like watching the four at the same time, or at least I don't know if it's at the same time. Oh, probably yeah, right. So if they're like diverting their attention four ways, like Family Guy clips, and then the Temple Runner thing, whatever. I feel like it's an outdated uh meme already. I don't know. Do they still do that? Uh, and yeah, we are full Tagashi scribble mode, at least at times. Uh, his body is gone. This guy, I forgot his name. The drunk guy in the tournament who fought Yusuke. Um, he loses his woman. Oh man, and it was she the first spirit detective? Right? I don't know, man. My memory is cooked. Um, he gets a woman. I don't know, man. Some weird stuff is happening in this manga. You get a surprisingly detailed page for this guy, and then like people behind him. His opponent has his britches are too big. Okay, he thinks he can take Yusuke. Come on, Neko Baba, and boom, Yusuke got them. Um, Alright. And then, okay, round 1 is over in a chapter, and then next chapter, round 3. Okay, no round 2 stuff. Whatever. Um, well, the first match of round 2 isn't over, actually. Um, I don't know, man. Um, the Yusuke is gonna fight Yomi. That's cool. He's about the level of Yomi's son Shura. So he's still below Yomi. Okay, that makes sense. Yomi is like a king. They unleash their aura. Um, hmm. Surprised Mokuro is struggling this much, but I think they explain that later. I heard only like a few hours ago. Yeah, and then aura just disappearing from the or appearing from the 3 of the arenas. Uh, and bam, Yomi got hit on Yomi. But Yomi's like, I wanted to feel pain. uh, just wanted to feel how it gets, you know. And then they start fighting, and then boom, that's tournament's over. Bye, y'all. Well, don't worry, we'll find we'll you'll hear about it in retrospect. Uh-huh. That, I feel like that's how we receive most of our information this volume in retrospect. Uh, so yeah, all the Theater of the Dark tournament winners were knocked out of contention in that round three. And they lost. Um, people think Kurama's a girl. That's cool. Um, Yusuke, he showed up. He made a big deal about, oh, I'll go for 3 years. Then he came back into like a year and a half. Yeah, his fight with Yomi or Yomi was 60 hours, man. Um, so like, he lost. Um, and Enki won. I forgot when he was first introduced. It was in the last one. I don't know. He's just a guy, man. Like he's like fairly strong, right? He's just like he's like a guy. Um, yeah, and all the stronger guys, kind of like um, beat each other out. Um, they like, took each other, and then he's like, "Yeah, I'm here." Um, yeah. And so he was point to committee to go over particulars and draft guidelines to just behave yourself in the human world. Um, yeah. And now they got rid of the barrier between the human world and the demon world. Um, yeah, we spent so much time um, worrying about that in the chapter Black arc. Um, now it's like who cares? Uh, but yeah, so basically Yama was a like man. Here's so much of Yama. We don't really see him that much. Uh, but yeah, he was like suppressing the data on demon activities, and actually, it was like the humans that were bad. He brainwashed, captured Class D demons, and had them commit crimes in the human world, and then pumped up the statistics. The crime statistics. Yeah. Um, and they did it to just like protect the human world, but then was like he was like by making up danger, take danger. I don't know. It's weird. Um, yeah, some more stuff is like, well, demons committed many foul deeds in the human world before the barrier went up. Most of them most of them had been at the instigation of humans, like reducing surplus population during times of famine, to culled the elderly, and the disease to suppressing rest of factions. Humans exploited demons more often the other way around. But all too many demons were more than willing to go. I'll say it's the humans that were the real demons. Um, okay, what the hell is with this retcon, man? It's like actually, the demons are just actually chill guys, and it's fine. They're fine. That was the it was a human plot, Yama plot. To, the hell, man. Then in Chapter Black though, there was like so many in the tournament, dark tournament, so much fear, or like not fear, but like resentment, hatred of demons. Um, okay, both Chapter Black and Dark Tournament villains were wanted to make a portal to the human world, and both just want to cause chaos. And like all the demons in Dark Tournament, um, like audience and stuff, hated humans. It felt like they wanted to go right. They wanted to go to the human world because they hated humans. And but now it's like, oh, actually, demons are fine. They're chill. Like they have like a weird heart. Their heart doesn't beat. Their core beats. Other than that, they just have like weird appearances. Uh, I don't know. Maybe all of those demons, like every counterexample you could think of, they were actually secretly hypnotized, brainwashed. You know? Taguro was a plant. Taguro industry plant. Shinsui a plant. He was on the payroll of Yama. Uh, Quema discovered this stuff. Um, because he was like, since we stole that chapter black thing, um, so let's like look through all the stuff in the data to make sure everything's fine, I guess. And um he did that. And then he was like, okay, so we found out the demons are fine, I guess. So let's open the door. Why did they okay, how does that how does A lead to B? It's more convenient. Do they not care to maintain that thing? Um, I don't know. I guess they kind of talk about how like they're gonna like gradually, you know, open the door, or gradually acclimate humans to having demons around. It's also it's a bit different. Or well, I don't know. How could they really coexist? Really, if most people can't see them. Um, can like I don't know. You think if there's a greater demon presence, maybe without a barrier, more humans would be able to see them. That might be true. Um, you know, yeah, they're like transitioning. The radio show with like Demon Spotted or whatever. Yeah. Oh, isn't this demon from later? Okay, whatever. Yuki Yuzukina. Um, yeah, this guy's worried about you people being bigoted towards her for being a demon. That's true. We are terrible. Um, okay. Yeah, Yukina. And now it's like, what's being done with those demons got brainwashed. They're eliminated. Okay, well, yeah, Yusuke. So like all that time that Yusuke was eliminating demons in, I guess, Spirit Detective Saga, they were like brainwash, like like Suzaku, right? It's like okay, makes you think. But better not think actually. And then, so after we finished with this tournament, Yusuke is back in town. He starts a ramen stand with his mom help. You see, some managed to graduate from junior high. Okay, and then he goes to make a ramen stand. Why do people who give Deku shit for like for McDonald's stuff? He he went he did the he made a ramen stand. I don't know. Or okay, ramen stand's probably better than McDonald's, but okay, I don't even know if that McDonald's thing is true. Um, I'll read My Hero Academia on this channel. Probably starting next year. At some point. Yeah, look forward to that. And then he started like a agency thing to like help, you know, help with like he becomes a super detective again. So he's very strong, Yay. Uh, I think it's more comparable to Ichigo becoming a translator at the end of Bleach. Some people give him crap for that. That's cap. He's following in Yusuke's footsteps. You know, after the hero's journey, you come home and then chill. You know. Uh, yeah. But yeah, now Yusuke's like, oh, Koto, Juri, and I forgot Ruko. Were you for the I don't know, man. Koto and Juri, yay. They're like idols now? A cult threesome. Okay. Having threesome in the title of your hey, that's a bit suggestive. Um yeah. Problem is that my head see the problem with this use case strategy was that most demons are surprisingly well behaved, and some of them are eager to assimilate into human society. You call yourself demons because you are. Yeah. So how did they how did everyone see them? Wait a minute. Yeah. They can't see them, right? Or is it just the ghosts in the spirit body? What? Am I making a rule up that doesn't exist? Oh, am I? I have no. I know the spirit sense in Kuwabara had. I don't. I don't know. I'm not. Look, like Tagashi is so smart, so it probably works. Who am I to question Tagashi? And Keiko's here, and oh yeah, this is one of the one of the main strange thing with this volume, ending of Yu Hakusho. It's like okay, we had an arc set up, set up for an arc, you know, that's about the centuries long standoff between the three kings of the demon world and how each of our three main protagonists, minus Kuwabara, because no one cares about Kuwabara, and how they each relate to the kings. Like Yusuke has this ancestor, and stuff. And like and how like Kuwabara hired a guy to blind and or assassinate Yomi, and I forgot how he was Lord Demogorgon. But yeah, it was such a great setup for an arc, and then it was going good. Or going, pretty good. I mean, I was a bit, um, I felt like I was, it was kind of dense. Um, so maybe I should have read it a bit more before making the video. Um, but then then all suddenly it just turned into a tournament arc. But the tournament was a big tournament. We have these big arenas, and like everyone from the demon world was invited, and everyone have it's gonna be so big and extravagant the tournament, and then it was like 100 pages long, like half a volume worth. And then now Yusuke is fucking around in a girl's dorm room looking for a ghost. And Kakashi really commits to it. Like, okay, what's going on here? And then, or like Yusuke, we're having like everyone contemplate. Like, okay, let's get to the bottom of this. Ghost is it a demon? It has to be a human, right? Because no, Yusuke didn't sense a demon, but then it was a demon. Hi, is this one that's the guy from earlier? Maybe. And then, yep, love this text, man. Um, oh yeah, here, so much about this one random girl on who's like related to like Keiko knows and is in the dorm. Okay, whatever. Like a fucking. It's not even a Conan mystery. It's just like a chat. It's not. It's like we're back in Spirit Detective Saga. We never left. Uh, and then yeah, this story shows that humans can be bad as demons, sometimes worse. But Yusuke's part demon. You whoops, fucking Dagashi, man. Um, yeah, apparently he'd like given up at this point. But not like art wise, like he was still drawing. Hunter x Hunter has had worse art than this. Look at all that hair. Yeah, he's drawn worse than this. Um, but I don't know what he was doing. Was he just running out the clock to like make of just so that Volume 19 would have some content? And he could have made Volume 18 big. Um, or did Shonen Jump tell him you have to end this in this many chapters? But then why not just make the tournament better or longer? Like it wouldn't be hard, right? Or would it? I don't know, man. And then they just have uh another arc. I mean, it just explores some stuff. Like people think Hiei is an alien. It's like one of the things that the losers of the dark or the not the dark tournament. What do they call it? Spirit Theban plane unification tournament. Well, I don't know. One of the things that those losers had to do is return humans who wandered into the demon plane. Because it's like to get to the demon world, it's like there's like facial distortions that sometimes appear, and sometimes people can wander through them, and they call this being spirited away. Yo, that's a good connecting of lore to folklore, like you know series lore to real life folklore like that. Um, and then usually um they'd made it, but their fate was like up to the people who encountered them. But then Enki was like, "Give, return them home." You know, these losers don't like it. And then yeah, one of the speculates that Mukuro's power is only a sense as her state of mind. Such a congenial tournament, her mattress struck her as little more than exhibition bouts. I doubt we'll ever see her true power again. Interesting. Once a year, she does get a bit blue. Sometimes she was down. You tend talk back to her. She dismembered him on the spot. That's crazy. Um, and she remembers the slave trader that she escaped from. That's why she got the scar. She gave her she poured acid on herself. Uh, hey, look, it's fucking alien. Yeah, on her seventh birthday, she poured acid on herself, hoping that would kill his interest in me, and it worked. And somehow she became one of the kings. And damn, she damn so much stronger than yeah. Yeah, Hibiki hits like a nuke when she's around. Lover's fat. Interesting ship. And then he finds the slave trader. Um, but it was a fake. It not even planted a memory. Interesting. To take away the urge to take revenge on him. Because Mukuro was is one of the three kings, so she would be able to do that easily. I guess um I guess whenever she had these moods, that was like hypnotic suggestion that just kept her from taking revenge. Then he did it for her. Spare me, please. I'll give you anything. And then he's like a plant, or he got ate by a plant that he'll live forever, but like tortured. Um, I guess that's cool. Happy birthday! Oh, they're an item. Yeah, that's cool. And then okay, yeah, I think this is one of the best chapters in this volume. It's like gonna be great backstory for Mukuro. It's cool. And then we go back to this. This is another really interesting one. It's like sort of epilogue ish. I don't know. It kind of helps with closure for the series, you know. But it's like a series of just like random events in the lives of the characters. Um, like you see some of these guys in Chapter Black. Um, you know, these guys training everywhere. He wants to pass her. He lost her in the tournament that just happened. Um, Kaito's like, what is he doing here? He be writing and gaming. I don't know, man. Uh, Koto, Juri, and then this Ruri was it? Ruka. They have crushes, and it's these three guys. What the hell? No, Koto's mine. No. Um, Quenma's having issues. Um, interesting. I guess there was some issue. Yeah, there's some drama, with Quenma and Yama was like wanting to do the not when he wanted the port or barrier. Koma's like, hey, you lied to us or whatever. We don't know how that went. Um. Oh yeah, this is we actually see Yusuke's dad. What the hell? Um. I completely forgot this happened. I guess this considers they meet. His mom and him meet up once a month. I guess interesting, but I don't think he sees them. I think it's just them. Um, and she's the one that dumped him. I wonder what. There's more to this, but it's cool to see. Um, yeah, Yusuke and Keiko still kind of fight. um, yeah, that's cool. And then another weird thing is in this next chapter, they just set up a fucking new plot line about like, oh, it's uh someone wanting to radicals are like trying to do with terrorism or something. They have hostages. Um oh yeah, they have the dimensional care cannon. Um and then they're like, wait, um take your mission to keep. Oh no, they're human. Okay, they're humans. They want to like kill demons. They're a bigot that we talked about, and then we reunify the team for this mission, and then we kind of it's like a break-in arc. Um, it kind of goes kind of smoothly, because we're like very strong, and then these are just like humans, but they kind of have to like handle the hostages, with care. And by care, we just mean like running in there like that. Um, and then oh no, it's about to blow. We have to use K to press the button, one of these three buttons. And if you press the wrong one, it could be bye bye. And then what the hell are we doing here? The Genkai's device, which what are you doing? What are you doing, Yusuke? And then, and then we just flash forward and then hear about it a bit afterwards. Sounds familiar. Sound familiar. Uh, it, what is actually doing, man? But yeah, this is and then the last chapter, which is much more like a standard um epilogue arc or chapter. Um, all the gang is a meeting. After Genkai dies. Oh, that's sad. Um, yeah, Keiko want to be a teacher. Um, Kurama's working at his stepdad's company. I guess Kuwabara did the engineering thing. And Yusuke, interesting new haircut or new haircut, whatever. Um, yeah, after that incident, they talked about here, Genkai died. Um, I guess he pressed the right button, and she had this big amount of land around her temple. When we did the remember the Genkai tournament? Yeah, it was a. Everyone, there really were three tournaments. um, yeah, she had like there's like a forest she had, and she just wants to have them, have this forest as like a refuge for demons, and so like, hey, make sure you have to these kids like make sure humans don't trespass. So he really is like, he really is embracing his part demon, part human. Sometimes he does sound more like a demon. Like in this moment. And interesting. A lot of like here we go with Bleach comparisons. Ichigo only ever really views himself as a human, I think. I don't know, maybe some he's at best a substitute Shinigami, but like I don't know, he never really expressed like a um desire to always be hanging out in Soul Society. He's at home in Karakura Town, you know. Um, he's a human. Um, but Yusuke is like, oh, Demon World, yes, Demon World's my home now. Well, he's not really home there. I don't know. I guess I don't know. It's kind of interesting. And then they go, they return, and they kind of see the ocean, and they kind of talk a bit more. Students of the opposite sex must stop at hotels. Uh, uh, interesting. Yeah, I couldn't choose a button, so she should have stopped thinking and just do it. Um, he pressed the blue button. You can remember his favorite color. Yeah, and he said that they may have a god. They may have a god, but I have a goddess on my side. Cheese ball. And yeah, then they start uh dancing in the ocean. Uh, you see everyone, how everyone's doing in the desk. And I guess this one long enough of the volume, quite enough, so to actually put some cool arts in here. Um, a bit interesting. Definitely couldn't draw her like this in the actual manga. What the? What's wrong with a ton? Um, Go to exposing. What the hell is this? The only form of love accepted is one that includes. Okay. Sleeping pills at the roof. Which one? What are you doing, Dagashi? Kameha. She's doing the Kamehameha. Oh, okay. So that's Yu Yu Hakusho. Def, yeah, really weird way to go out. Um, Honestly, after this reread, I hoped, I hoped that it would like give me a newfound appreciation for the series and like maybe enjoy it more. And maybe I did. Maybe I did. Um, but no, I still kind of mostly feel the same way about it. Um, like it's a fine series, although after and the last arc is kind of wasted potential, to a large extent. Um, and a lot of elements just seem like ones that Tagashi would later refine better in Hunter x Hunter. Um, that's mostly what I don't know. I, I guess it has better art detail than Hunter x Hunter, but look, Tagashi, like being a mangaka is tough. Okay, uh, there's a lot of memorable characters, more so than I might have given credit to. Um, Man, I don't know. It, I don't know. I am though, of course, excited to start Hunter x Hunter. So let me, I guess. So next time on this slot or Sunday slot, I won't be starting Hunter x Hunter. Instead, it's a bit of a special. You might recall on this channel, I uploaded a video of me taking Dragon Ball quizzes because people were accusing me of having bad memory, which is guilty. But I thought, hey, it wouldn't be cool if I do that again with Hunter x Hunter. You know, before starting Hunter x Hunter, I'll be like, uh, I'll do the quizzes to see like, okay, how cooked was my memory as a basis for starting because um I've read the manga for Hunter x Hunter up till like 32-ish, and I've seen both anime. I'm sure there's a lot I've forgotten. So I'll be interested to see how I do. And then I'll move time slots. Like day slots. I upload these basically the same time every day, like about like 1:45 CST. But yeah, I'll be moving. It'll become my Friday series, which you might remember, or if I don't know how many guys watch this maybe daily or on a regular basis, but I don't have a I currently have a Friday slot, so I'll be opening. It'll be 6 slots, and then something else. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure will be moving to this slot. Don't ask why I'm doing all this. Okay, I'm just rearranging stuff. Okay. Um, yeah, I'll be 100 Fridays until I catch up to 100. And yeah, I saw. I don't know about Little E, man. It just did not look. I don't know. Maybe watch the anime for that. It seems like a better idea. Yeah, I watched the anime. Lovely. I don't. I still. Well, my rec channel is gone. No. Well, we'll see how it. Let me see. We'll see how it goes. Um, I was wondering if Yusuke would become more better like a favorite of mine of like Takashi's works. But I don't know. Maybe I don't know. That's definitely a good character. I just don't relate to his development over the course of the series as much as I do like an Ichigo or you know. Um, I mean, I need to look up more. I need to look up some Yu Hakusho analysis, so like Yusuke and the other characters and stuff. Um, oh yeah, I didn't pay attention to the author comment. More of his dictionary stuff. Final says. That's one of the most interesting things. Is Yoshihiro Tagashi, manga artist, 28 years old, currently spending his days doodling without brainstorming his next work. Well, that's going to be a better next work. That's going to be quite a good one. Um, man, reading this ending though makes me very glad that Tashi never gave up on Hunter, and they let him not give up on Hunter, no matter how many hiatuses he has to take. I'm glad. Because imagine like I don't really know what happens much. I don't know much of what happens after the anime ends, but like imagine in like the session arc, the tournament arc starts abruptly, and then like a few chapters later, it ends, and then he does some random bullshit, and then ends it. Uh, okay. I think I've talked enough. But yeah. And it's been a bit since I've ended a series this long. The last time was Blood on the Tracks. That was 18. I think it was 18 volumes. This is 19. The longest series I've completed this channel, and hopefully many more to come. But yeah, until next time, like, comment, subscribe. Oh, just look forward to Hunter x Hunter. And I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.